between CPC and Bucks. Now this, you'll recall, ended on a penalty last chucka. We start on a penalty here. Jeremy makes a pretty 10-yard throw, and he is racing that horse down. Number 3 is working hard to keep up with him. Jeremy's flying. He makes a bounce and makes a trap at speed. Checks his horse up in the corner, drives around. He drives, he checks up. Number 3 does a lovely job of keeping up with him, Ed Padlow checking up, spinning on haunches.
Woo, come on, Ed!
Separation.
Hey,
he runs around the top of the area again. Now he pushes, shoots.
That was a goal.
Okay, we have a missed shot on goal.
Yeah.
You can see the goalkeeper scratching their head. I don't think they wanted to call that out, but it was out. It was a high shot. Sometimes it's hard to gauge. I'm going to award that to the number 3 player on Bucks. That's Ed Padlow.
Come on, Ed!
Ed almost makes a pretty cross-side pickup. Jeremy misses.
Down!
That ball's bouncing around. Amelia picks it up. Pretty move on Mingo. Amelia's marking up nicely. Takes her time.
Come on, Hale!
Patient. She's going to let Jeremy break free. She sees a lot of pressure on her offside. Turns down, checks up. Peggy does a beautiful job of sweeping that competition out of the way. That's pretty.
Down! Good!
They missed the connection, and Ed comes up with it. Ed's got a pretty racket. He tries to make the bounce, but Jeremy gets in his way, and that ball goes out the side. That ball's out on green. Sounds like it'll be a Bucks County ball. Good competition here.
Come on, David, keep it moving, man. No, keep going.
Looks like
Heidi.
Throw in. Makes a pretty trap.
Come on, Heidi, you got this.
Pressure coming back behind her. Jeremy has to check up to get away from Ed, who's riding him off out of the play. Amelia's giving good pursuit to Heidi now. Now they're getting back on the ball. Heidi checks up, spins, sees an opening, throws the ball in there, but isn't able to make the connection with Haley.
Yeah, Hale!
Peggy had a run at the ball, but Haley snagged it. Haley's eyeballing the sticks. She thinks better of it, checks up, comes out to the right corner, circles around. She's going to run a figure 8 over to the left corner, check up, spin, see if she has an opening. Clue's moving smartly, but Haley's able to get off the shot, and she scores. Bucks is on the board this chucka, and that makes the score of 5-1 over the over the CPC.
Woo, Bucks!
Chuck throws the ball in. That ball goes out the side.
Yeah, Ed!
For CPC. Jeremy has a run at it. Ed comes up with it. And a heroic catch. Ed dishes the ball into the area.
Come on, Hale, you got time!
Haley makes the pickup off the ground toward the back of the area. And now Peggy's in the zone. Peggy gets between Haley and the sticks. Haley drives out to the corner, spins. Peggy keeping right with her. Haley drives past her on the opposite side. Shows a racket, but this is a beautiful ball in through the sticks.
Yeah, Hale! Good job, Kappa!
Huh? Now we're on the far side. Jamie throws the ball in.
Yeah, Ed!
And Padlow's got it. He waits, watches what evolves in front of him. Now he breaks out. He
Easy slide.
And now moves right. He's measuring up the D.
You got
CPC
this.
is double teaming the number 2. Tosses the ball to himself. Now he dishes the pass off to Haley.
Yeah, Hale!
Intercepts it, but Haley comes up with it. And Haley drives around. She makes a backhand shot.
Oh!
And that's wide left.
It's all right, Hale.
It was going to be a pretty shot. Those are tricky shots as the horse's momentum often carries that ball farther left than you think. And now Peggy and Clue bring that ball out for a 10-yard throw out of the area. Peggy has first call on the ball, and she tips it forward, and Jeremy comes up with it in what I think is going to be a crossing. Fortunately, the announcer's not the umpire. That was a center line violation. Jeremy snagged the ball, but then brought it across the center line of his horse. You're allowed to catch the ball. You can pick up the ball on the offside, but then you must bring it on the side of the horse, and you may not bring it back over again. Now it's good double team on Haley, and Jeremy knocks that ball, gives her some wood, and that ball goes flying. And we have a whistle. That ball's out the side, I guess. It's pretty D in the midfield by Carolina. Jeremy brings that ball in from the sideline. He does a nice job on those 10-yard throws. He snags them nearly at the gallop. Now he moves around to the right-hand side. He has to dump that ball behind him.
You got it, Ed!
Because he's riding out of bounds. We had horses coming at that ball from all different directions, and that's going to get a whistle from the umps. They call the dangerous play against green, and that moves the ball, advances the ball to the 30 on behalf of Bucks. Haley's taking the 10-yard throw into the area. She's number one riding that handy Cappuccino horse. She grabs that bounce and launches it through the sticks.
David!
Again, a pretty quick effort. Rewards them with a score. That's not a handicap. That's a handy horse. That's what it is.
15 seconds.
Jeremy grabs that ball in the lineup, brings it down on the CPC side, but unfortunately he gets
Go, Hale! Woo!
Haley did a nice job bringing that ball into the area. She makes the bounce. Thinks better of making the toss. And that's Chaka. They're not going to count that goal.